Hey, what's up, InfoSec addicts? I am down here in Nashville, Tennessee. Another episode of Joe on the Road. Working. So this is crazy. My last video was in freaking Hawaii. It was beautiful out there. Now I am in the middle of a flash flood warning. Look at all that water. So, yeah, last week was Hawaii. This week, thunderstorms. So real good time. I've been eating way more than I should. So my Nashville customer, they always joke with me about how much, we eat down here. So this is not the best place for my waistline. But we got a lot of stuff going on. And then the new thing that I'm working on is gonna be a ton more on AWS. So be on the lookout for the new AWS stuff that's coming. Other than that, guys, pleasure seeing you guys again. Scheduling is just really tough with all this travel, and gotta love the weather. It's not Hawaii, but at least I'm back doing exploit development. You can't be in Hawaii forever. You guys take care. Thanks. Just got here. I think it's a pretty nice hotel. What do you guys think? So I just got here to Tennessee. I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's about 12:30 at night. I've only been here about a half hour, so just gotten checked into my room. Doing a network pen test here this week. Primarily network. I think there'll be a couple of apps. I think they also want me to do like some credit card skimming. So we'll see how that goes. So let's check the time. I don't know if you can read that. Crazy stupefied late at night, right? Getting ready to do battle, right? Oh, we're doing an update to CISSP. Good news, a couple people passed last week. So I'm really happy about that. That just warms my heart. Really lets me know that we kind of cracked the code with this new changes that they've had with the CISSP. So that makes me feel really good. Other than that, let's see, Stack Overflow is working. Structured exception handler override's not working. I'll get that working tomorrow. I'm going to install OpenVAS on my laptop tonight. Be ready for tomorrow. CISSP tomorrow. Network pen testing all day. And then I need to order a credit card skimmer. So I found one on eBay. I'm going to try and get it shipped to this hotel. And hopefully I can do it. I'm here for 3 days for this pen test. And it was supposed to be 5, but we had like logistics issues. So probably going to be some pretty long days. So we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, see you in the morning. Okay, so now lists and all that stuff are the same. Lists are pretty easy. The only thing that kind of changes here, this stuff is all the same. The only thing that's different is going to be when we actually start to print stuff. Let's go ahead, let's refresh the page. And after you refresh this paste bin, let's come down and let's do some lists. So I'm going to create an array. Now, Python doesn't call them arrays. Python calls them lists. So all it is just a group of data. I got these different types of attacks, and you can see that I've got, Stack Overflow, heap overflow, see it? Integer overflow, SQL injection, cross-site scripting, and remote file inclusion, right? So I've just got these different types of attacks all listed, and you see how you can walk your way backwards through the list as well. It gives you a way that you can get in here and play around and be like, okay, not too shabby. I can understand how to do some real simple data management. Now we can get in here and we can say, well, let's play with some files. So I'm going to wget down a file, convert it to an access log. I'm going to cat the file and look for these IP addresses in the file. So each time I do these different cats, I can say, well, I want to do, let's go bang 17 62. And now I cat that log file, and you see what it's doing, right? It's catting the log file here, and it's grepping for this particular IP address, okay? And then you'll see here in red, each IP address is showing up. Okay, if I want to know like how many times that happened, I can pipe WC-L and I can see that it happened 5 times. So not too shabby, right? Well, what's nice is with Python, I can say, well, let me try this a little bit differently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to vi log read 1.py, and then I'm going to paste in this code here. The only thing I'm going to do different with this code is I'm going to throw in a, somehow in my mind I thought this would be easier to read, but pretty easy, right? Create a variable, I call it f, and then I'm going to say open this log file, and I want to open this log file with the read permissions. If it was right, I would put a W in there. So I can open it with read permissions, and then I create a list. Read lines is what automatically reads every line in something into an element in a list. And so you can say F from up here in line 4, and then you can say f.readlines, and then I can make that equal lines. Now what differentiates this from Python 2 is I have to put that in parentheses. That's the difference right here. That's the difference. Do this and close the file. Now if I want to run it, I'm just going to say Python 3 log read 1, and then it just prints out the log file. That's it. I can do pretty much the same thing, right? So if you jump down here, what you see I'm going to do is just a real quick log search. Now I actually had a student do this one. I thought this was just such a cute way to find IP addresses in log files. Such a cute way. So you're going to see us do the Python 3 here. F.open, we open this up, and now here we say, okay, we create a variable called string user input, and we just take regular input, and now look at this. This is beautiful. 4-line in iter f. That is beautiful. So for every line in iterate through f, f is the file. Ain't that cute? 4-line in iter f. That is just awesome. I didn't even know that. You know, when our student, I think our student was Patrick, was one who showed me that one. I thought, I was like, man, that's cool. And then right here, he does IP line.split, and he splits on this space dash space. So if you look at that space dash space, it starts with an IP address, and then after that, here is a space dash space. So what he's doing is he's saying, look for space dash space, and then take whatever's to the left of it. That's the reason he says, right, IP line.split, split on this. And then whatever's to the left of it, name that 0. So then he turns around, he says, we're going to call that 351 IP. If IP equals this string user input, print the line. So nice. So let's do a vi IP underscore search.py. Paste this sucker in. Okay, I'll go Python 3, IP search, and now it prompts for an IP address. So I need to find an IP address. So let's grab this one. Looks like a nice IP address. There we go. Paste in that. Yep, and it prints out every line that has that IP address. Really cute. So this one's trying a different way to do the same thing. So we start with F open, the access log. We do the same thing with lines equals f.readlines. We've got user input, and then we just call it input here. That's nice. But then we've got this cute little loop. So for IP and lines, now we're going to use if IP.find, if it equals user input. Now this is really tricky. Look at this. Look at that. Can anybody tell me what that is? Exactly. Find IP that's not equal to -1. So why would you do that? Why would you check to see if it equals -1, right? That's a weird thing to look for. Yeah, it's kind of an error check, right? If something does not equal a negative number, then it's positive, right? So this is a way that we can figure out, does it really have a real result? It's a way for us to know, okay, it's got a real positive result.
Another day of Joe on the road. So I just got to LAX. I'm gonna be here 2 weeks this time. 2 different places. Gonna be at China Lake Navy Base, and then I'm gonna be China Lake Navy Base for a week, and then I'm gonna be at Edwards Air Force Base for the week after that. Then I'll fly back to DC. So 2 weeks on the West Coast. Saturday classes that I gotta teach, gonna be doing those online instead of flying back home. I'm not gonna fly back during the weekend like normal. Other than that, finishing up that pen test from Tennessee. That should be done in the next couple of days. Probably final report will be like Thursday or Friday. Teaching Python this week. Definitely got some cool updates for the exploit dev course that we did last week. I'm excited about that. Well guys, let me grab my luggage. Let me get my rent-a-car. It's 11:30 at night here. I got a 2-hour drive right now, so it's gonna be a minute before I get to my hotel. I'll probably get to my hotel like 2 o'clock in the morning. Been driving now for about 2 hours. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I got about 45 minutes left on this drive. Out in the middle of nowhere. I'm in the Mojave Desert. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Well, let's see, I'll be getting my hotel about 3 o'clock. And I think I start class at 8:30. So not too much sleep tonight. You guys really thought this was so glamorous, huh? Yeah, it's dark out there. Yeah, see, that's because there's nothing around me. I'm in the middle of nowhere. But at least it's Python. Gotta be honest, I do like teaching Python. All right, guys, talk to you guys tomorrow. So here I am in Philadelphia. Everybody thinks travel's so glamorous, huh? So this week is Python 3, so time to get back to eating right. This last month on the road, I've gained back all my weight that I lost. Hawaii and Tennessee were brutal for food, so okay, you guys take care, and show you guys all the new stuff I've been doing with Python 3. I'm really excited. I'm really happy with how the content's looking. Lots of new features, lots of new courseware. Also, taking some feedback from some people online, so I'm recording the video with a different resolution and holding the camera this way. Let me know if this is better.